hasn't given an inch here, Matt Riddle.
That triangle is cinched in deep.
But Will Rollins tap again. He tapped at Extreme Rules.
Rollins taps tonight, he loses the title. And Rollins,
up on the rope.
a desperate champion.
The gasp for breath, you can understand it.
Rollins in a bad way. And if you're Seth, this is not the side of the ring you want to roll out to. Look how red Rollins' face is. His veins are bulging out of his forehead.
Hit me! Hit me! Hit me! Hit me!
Rollins wanted Elias to hit him because that would force a disqualification.
He didn't do it though. Elias didn't hit him. Riddle did though. Is this the moment? Rollins pushed back inside the ring. Caught by Riddle.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Yeah, he's going there.
The original Bro paying homage.
A nod to Randy Orton. He can't delay. This is his moment to strike.
Oklahoma City is rocking for the challenger who's going to that place, that dark, sadistic place.
Looking for the RKO. Oh, Elias, what are you? He's into it. Stop! Stop! Rollins to retain. Rollins to retain. Here's your winner.
And a stomp for Elias, too.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Rollins is going to end this once and for all. Oh, Mustafa Ali!
Where did he come from?
Ali promised to be Rollins' new problem.
Oh!
And Ali!
Just the announce desk. He certainly is the problem as of right now.
What up? Oh! Ali delivering on his promise to be a disruptor, a new problem for the United States champion.
Seth Rollins has enemies coming from every angle. Yet he's still the United States champion.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.